It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon, and today I'm going to do the Roma Craft EC18 Faith Intemperance Cigars Perfecto cigar flavor notes. This is a cigar made in Nicaragua, so let's see how it goes. So this is the cigar before I cut it, so I'm going to cut the head so that I can smoke it. So I have cut the head, now I'm going to smoke it. Look at the beautiful sailing boat going by. I am halfway through the first third of the Intemperance Roma Craft EC18 Faith. And the flavor is very nice. It has a wow factor. It has like cedar creamy, a little bit of white pepper, but it has a little bit of coffee and a little bit of leather. So overall the flavor is kind of somewhat typical of other Nicaraguan cigars, but very pleasant. At the same time, the draw, the burn are very good. So it's a good cigar overall, and I'm having a good time. So I'll continue smoking the first and the second, third, and then I'll do the flavor notes. You can see that little Cessna in the distance practicing their flying lessons. I'm at the end of the first third of this Roma Craft Intemperance EC18 Faith. And the flavor has been very good, very pleasant. Like I said, typical cedar creamy, very smoky, very like a little bit of toast also, a little bit of coffee. So overall a nice cigar, a solid cigar. So I will continue now with the second, third, but in the meantime, you can see that the ashes hold perfectly. The burn is perfectly even. So the construction of the cigar has no question. The draw is also perfect. So let's see how it continues. And you can see that the color of the water right now at almost 7 p.m. is deep blue, with the sky starting to turn pink because of the sunset. So it's a beautiful view, very relaxing, so very nice to enjoy this very tasty cigar. I'm halfway through the second third of this EC18 Faith from Roma Craft. And as you can see, the ashes hold perfectly. They even hold the perfecto shape. And the burn remains perfectly even. The flavor continues to be very nice, so I will finish the second, third, and then I'll do the flavor notes. You can see that there are still boats going by in the distance. It is almost 7 p.m., so they are probably going to park their boat at one of the docks. But still a very pleasant afternoon. There's another boat over there going a little bit slower, but it's a really pleasant evening. I'm at the end of the second third of this Roma Craft Intemperance EC18 Faith cigar. And the flavor continues to be about the same, but very pleasant. The flavor reminds me a little bit of the Lot 23 and also of the Antaño cigar from La Joya de Nicaragua. So it's kind of a very typical Nicaraguan flavor, but very high quality, very pleasant. And this cigar lasts a long time. It's a 5-inch cigar, but in the 2/3 that I smoked already, it took me like 40 minutes. So even though it's a small cigar and I thought I was going to be done very quickly, no, it lasts a very long time. So the name of the cigar is EC18 Faith. The brand is Roma Craft. The shape is perfecto. The size is 5 inches, 50 ring gauge. The occasion is Sunday evening. The cost of the cigar is $9, give or take. The manufacturer is Intemperance Cigars. The manufacturer location is Nicaragua. The wrapper origin is Ecuador, Connecticut. The wrapper type color is Colorado. The binder origin is Indonesia, and the filler origin is Nicaragua. The body, the flavor, and the strength of the cigar are mild. It does have a lot of flavor, but the flavor is, generally speaking, mild. In terms of the flavor wheel, upon lighting is very pleasant. It has the wow factor. You get a strong woody, creamy, nutty flavor. Then upon continuous puffs, you get toffee, a little bit of sweet, white pepper in the retrohale, spicy, a little bit of leather, and those were all the flavors that I identified. In terms of the ratings, I will say the appearance is a 9. The construction is also a 9, almost perfect. The flavor, I will give it between 8 and 9. It's very pleasant, very good. The value for the money, I will give it a 9 because it's relatively inexpensive and it's a good experience and it lasts a very long time for the size. And the overall rating, I will give it between 8 and 9. I continue in the last third of this Roma Craft XVIII Faith Intemperance. And you can see that the burn remains perfectly even. The draw remains perfect. The ashes hold. I just asked it, but it is a really good experience. And again, for the size, it lasts a really long time. I've been smoking it almost an hour and I still have half an inch left. You can see that little jet going by in the distance, enjoying the color of the water in this amazing afternoon. Very peaceful afternoon. Having fun in his little jet. I have less than an inch left in this Roma Craft XVIII Faith from Intemperance Cigars. And it's getting too hot to continue to smoke it, so I'm going to throw it away. Total smoking time was about an hour and 10 minutes, which for a 5-inch cigar is very, very reasonable, actually high. So it's a slow burning cigar, very nice flavor, and I really recommend it.